Most female celebrities constantly seek male validation indirectly, or they directly hint that they aren't like other girls. Pick-me girls will let a man walk all over her because she has a carefree demeanor and only hangs out with men because they're known to be unproblematic. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrity pick-me girls that fans can't stand. At number 10 we have Kendall Jenner. Kendall Jenner has received a lot of criticism lately as she's been outed by fans for being a pick-me girl. Kendall's not like any other girl attitude isn't sitting well with any of her fans and they haven't been afraid to call her out on it. While the model tends to only hang out with men, most of her fans are calling her out because she's constantly putting down her sister Kylie for getting fillers, being into makeup, acrylics, and anything else girly. Not to mention, Kendall is always talking a certain way, like she's trying to prove she's more than the rest of us, and her fans believe she's acting this way just to get attention from men. Well, Kendall's definitely has had enough of the shade after being trolled with comments about being a pick-me girl after she clapped back by trolling her fans when she posted a video of her snowboarding saying, "It's giving me pick-me vibes." At number 9 we have Addison Rae. Since Addison Rae has been a star on TikTok, she's been giving her fans pick-me vibes. Her dancing, her makeup videos, tweets, and her attitude when she hangs out with other men proves this star is trying to stand out more compared to other women, and sometimes it really makes her make some pretty poor decisions, especially when it comes to her competing with Charli D'Amelio. The internet has been shading Charli, and Addison has liked the comments to feel good about herself, and she's continued on TikTok to make her dances with really exaggerated facial expressions just to draw in the male perspective to validate her feelings about herself. When fans were comparing Addison's looks to Charli's, she was liking them and putting her friend down in the process. Her too cool attention-seeking behavior has propagated a feminist woman against woman mentality, which made us realize that she was altering her behavior just to be accepted by men, and it was a pretty sad moment. Hey Peaches, are you liking this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. At number 8, Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie doesn't really have female friends, and her reputation of being the ultimate man-eater and husband stealer may account for her lack of gal pals. It also explains why the star is constantly seeking male validations for everything she does. While the star does tend to not be very social and tends to stay at home, even when she talks about her own children, she's pointed out that her daughter Vivi loves picking flowers from the garden, putting them in her hair, and she also likes to have her nails done and collect stuffed animals. Angelina has also said, "It's funny to me having to buy all things pink and watch princess movies." Angelina's role in Tomb Raider and Mr. and Mrs. Smith proved that she's not really into girly things, and she wants to stand out as a female that isn't really like the rest. Every concept about herself implemented into her public physique can also show that she's using a catch him and keep him routine, and it's a pretty dark view of feminism. At number 7, Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa has from time to time expressed her thoughts of female equality. However, her thought of having to work harder in the music industry to be taken seriously contradicts her whole approach to female equality, because she's always trying to seek male validation to prove that she's better than other females. The star has tried so hard to prove that she's not like other women by defying fashion standards, and she's even tried to explain that she's constantly making changes so she won't get negative attention from boys. So what other celebrities do you think are pick-me girls? And let me know in the comments below. And number 6, Doja Cat. Doja Cat's songs just scream pick me, especially in her song Baby I'm Jealous. In the song, Doja Cat's verse is the perfect example when it comes to a pick me girl, because she sings, "I stole your man, he got freedom to chase what he likes," and then she made a whole 180 by saying, "He ain't even worth your time, he's trash." Now the whole song is sung from a female perspective of being apologetic for being jealous of her boyfriend liking other girls' pictures. Now Doja Cat was definitely meaning to put other women down just because her man was liking other girls' photos, and when she said chick can't be that chick, she was definitely pointing out that she's not like other girls because she's better than other girls, and it's pretty sad to see instead of helping other females, she chose to use her energy to get men to focus on her and only her. At number 5 we have Jess Hilarious. If anyone has built a career on the messiness of pick me girl energy, it's Jess Hilarious. I don't know what's worse, the fact that the star always thinks poorly of other women, or the fact that she made an entire video to criticize SA victims who don't speak speak out immediately. Instead of standing beside women, the star chose to stand beside men and has claimed that if these survivors are going to claim, they should come with some hard evidence. The star took her energy to explain someone else's experiences and mindset just to get approval from men. The star has also made a video to expose the truth about females cheating, and it's sad to see instead of focusing on her career, she's more focused on the destruction of other women to make herself feel good. And she definitely wants to stand out and will do pretty much anything she can to just do that. At number 4, we have Charli D'Amelio. Charli D'Amelio has been trying to justify her actions as a woman, and she's not a regular girl. The girl has gone to infinity and beyond to show everybody her list of talents. Just before Charli lost her spot as the most followed person on TikTok, she did everything she could to influence her audience to prove she's cool. Charli socially constructed herself to appear as a girl who craves attention and bends easily to the will of men for the purpose of establishing an affinity to them. I mean, just look at her relationship with Little Hoodie. Charli has tried so hard to fit into the masculine sphere that she even started to exhibit attention-seeking behaviors, which led to her triumph of seeking male validation while in the process of tearing down other women. Charli is constantly looking to be accepted by both men and women, and she's tried everything to stand out and prove she's not like any other girl in the process. At number 3, we have Amber Heard. Amber Heard's pick-me energy drives us all nuts, and mainly because she's always trying to play a victim rather than trying to admit she's actually in the wrong. The star for years has been throwing scandalous parties just to get validation from men. During her parties, Amber Heard was nothing more and nothing less but the center of attention, as she would recruit women to draw in rich celebrity men. Amber has a knack of reeling in young women to make appearances at her events through blackmail just so she could receive attention from other men in Hollywood. Amber wanted to be the picture of every man's basic fantasy following her split from Johnny Depp, and she did everything she could just to prove that she wasn't like any other girls, and she wanted all eyes to be on her. From her lies to her scandalous behavior, Amber has chosen to take a self-destructive path to gain attention, and it hasn't sat well with any of us. And number 2, we have Cardi B. Cardi B is wild, talented, and she tends to speak the truth, which gained her a lot of following. However, everyone has been pretty divided on supporting the star due to her pick-me energy. Her on and off relationship with Offset, her songs, and her outfits prove that the star has been seeking validation from men for years. Cardi has used her appearance to prove that she's not like other girls, and she's even let men dictate how she should act just to get their approval. Cardi has been giving us a cool girl appeal to gain likes, and her carefree energy has us all wishing we had her confidence to work the room. Cardi has behaved like a baddie to get chosen over other girls, and she's gone as far as putting other women down just to prove she's wifey material. Working the hip-hop scene, Cardi has gone on to seek validation from a group of men, including her husband, in order to be accepted in their inner clique. She's definitely claimed her power over millions of people, and when she does something new like battling with Nicki Minaj, fans react by choosing Cardi because she brings a fresh take to things. And at number 1 today, we have Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey glamorized dating, toxic relationships, and how it's supposed to be normal to gain attention from older men. Her song Ultra Violence demonstrated she was on a pick-me vibe. As she says, "This is what makes us girls. We don't stick together because we put love first. Something we pass for, it's a curse." Lana has tried so hard to appeal hot and cool so she can empower men to think that she's unlike most girls. Her pick-me vibes have her making fans believe that being unloved by a man is the worst feeling ever, and her persona portrays that she isn't an average person and that she's constantly seeking male approval to feel good about herself. However, to be a female, it's a beautiful process, and you shouldn't have to seek a man's approval just to feel validated. Anyways, that's all for this video, my little peaches. Until the next video, remember to stay juicy.